Hello, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. I think I'm in the right spot. For the main read, this is the general reads, by the way. For the main read, the Morgan Guerrero Tarot by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite. And for the support cards, the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Right. As usual, decks have already been shuffled. Stop. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I like what I'm seeing here at first blush, so let's see what's going to happen. We have the Page of Pentacles for your overall energy. I feel like this is steady energy, steady progress. You might be more of a supportive player here. Although, while you're a supportive player, see, you got the Page on your side, and the other side has the Page too of Cups, though. And Pentacles and Cups are very conducive energy. They're good with each other. Still waters run deep. Dependable Earth. We're balancing out something here. I feel like these are actually almost like it's a you and whoever you're working with, you seem to be on the same page. Now, Gemini being an air sign, I'm feeling like the other person might be more of a fire sign because that seems like it would be conducive. And I feel like you might be going along the same patterns with the same mind thought. Mind thought? So even though it's coming up as earth and air, I feel like it might be more of like you being, it's coming up earth and water. I feel like it might be more air and fire for some reason. Like I feel like this is a very conducive, same page, working together type situation. I feel like this is a good bond. Okay. For more than likely, most of you, it's a business thing. Yeah. I feel some of you there's like an outside of business, like a recreational organization you're a part of, some type of organization, and it's like you and the person you're working with are kind of on the same page. You work well together, right? Complementing energies, different but complementing, very conducive. Okay. That being said, I feel like the center of this is defining a lot what's going on here. I feel like you have the creativity, and they have the it says joy, but I feel like they're the ones who feel they want to do it. Like they have the ambition. Like you have the creativity and they have the ambition, and the two of you together work together quite well. I feel like you I feel like you're you're expressing this very well. You're pulling them in quite well, and they are believing, but they believe in what you're talking about. They're all into it. It starts right off right well. Like you have the mermaid seduction kind of tipping up towards you. So I feel like you're kind of inspired by them as well. So it's like a conducive energy. But I feel like the fertility is more on their side, the seduction is more on your side. Like you're getting them to get into it, to go along with it. And they're kind of like very much into it, and they're ready to start. And like, let's jump right in and do it. You got the Chariot card right with this energy, to where it's like it's charging right in. Like I feel like that fertility side on their side with the joy, I feel like joy is actually talking about action. They're going right for it, and I feel like you're both working on it. It's just like you're inspiring them, and they're getting right into it, and you're like into it too. I feel like you're more of the planner. More of the creative side is on your side in this, though. And more of the action side is on their side. But not like either side is total of one or the other. but like they're pushing it farther. I feel like they're starting it, but you have the idea of what to do, and it's kind of going back and forth that way. I feel like it's very exciting, and it might go back and forth very quick. Okay. All right, Gemini. I like the Gemini energy. I have some of it in my chart, and sometimes I forget how much I actually do have. So I think I kind of get excited when that energy starts flowing through, and I start kicking in my own version of it. All right, so this goes right in. The Ace of Rods is next. Now, this is saying whatever you're starting off, like this is the concrete plan is in motion. Things are, like, if there's any type of document or if there's any type of actual, like, renting of a hall or anything like that, anything that needs to be physically done to solidify that it's going to happen, this is the point where it happens, because it is definitely going to happen. Whatever you guys are working on, the two of you, or however this is, I feel like it's just you and somebody else are the main piece. There might be a group thing going on here, but you and somebody else are really kicking it off. And I feel like it's interesting because the way you're kind of building off of each other, it's like neither of you are really leading, but you're kind of building off of each other's energy, so you're kind of moving together as one unit. Like, I don't feel like either one of you really would say you were the leader, but it's kind of moving together. Like, you have some ideas, they take some action. The action they take, you also have some action too, but you have more ideas based off that, and things keep moving forward. Like, I feel like things keep moving forward. It's really, really good. It's interesting how it's moving forward. Because I don't feel like either of you are really leading, but I feel like the way you're bouncing back and forth off of each other, it's just kind of naturally just kind of moving forward. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like it's kind of like a back and forth thing. Like, they do something, you do something. They do something, you do something. And it's just kind of moving forward, very complementary, very like counterweight, 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 that type of thing. Okay. We good? Okay. Now, I feel like this is a memory card, but I feel like this is more of like, the farther you go, the more ideas you seem to have. Like, this isn't the idea card. This is more of a memory card. But the way it looks here to me, I'm feeling like you might have a history with each other, for the most part, and something is kicking in here based on that. I feel like thoughts for the future are built on memories from the past. I feel like you're like tossing back and forth some other ideas based on what you've already gone through. You might be even, if you don't know each other that well, you might be talking about things in the past you've both gone through that you can kind of relate similarly to each other. I feel like there's a really strong bond building here. Like, I feel like this is building like a like you can build a stronger foundation based on similar pasts. Okay. It's interesting how that card's coming through. They're feeling really good about this. I feel like they feel like you're the perfect person to help them with whatever's going on. Like, they feel like this is awesome. They feel like you're like their financial soulmate or whatever, the business soulmate. I feel like this is working out very well for you too, and I feel like you're like letting down your guard a bit with this person, and through this talking about past experiences with other people, you're getting to know them, but you're letting them know about you. I wonder, part of me wonders if there's another like Gemini influence here, like if the other person has some type of Gemini thing going on with them too, because it's very interesting how that's pushing through. The farther you go, like, this is a really great partnership. The success card, the literal success card. And then your 9 of Rods, which is another version of success. This is going out into success, in my opinion. It's just one of my versions. That's how I read that card. That's just how it is. Now, the 8 of Pentacles on their side, I feel like they're in this for the long haul. And they're seeing this really working out. They're really excited about this. So whatever you got going, I feel like this is just the start. And this is going to keep going. And I feel like this might branch off in other directions. I feel like this is a really great friendship going forward. This is a really strong bond that you're building with this person. This is somebody you're really happy that you got into this with. And you're starting to realize how much you have in common with them. And this is building a very tight friendship. Very, very tight. Okay. Anything else with this? So I think this is all like about maybe... I don't know if you expected it or not, but this you're getting along with somebody extremely well, and you're letting your guard down, and you're getting even closer, and this is like more things to come in the future, more success in the future. I feel like you get along really well. You're thinking about other things you want to do together in the future. Like, this is really good. This is really, really good. So I guess this is just the point that this is a great start that's going to go into many more projects in the future that you want to do with this person, that they want to do with you as well. Okay. I feel like it's a really good, straightforward reading. I don't know. I guess it's just good to know. I guess if you're maybe questioning whether you're going to work out with this person or if this is going to be conducive, maybe the person you're thinking about, like, this is... I feel like there's a lot of success going forward, and maybe the whole point is you're questioning yourself whether you should actually let down your guard and let them know you a little bit more intimately, and I'm seeing that as a good thing. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to wrap that up here. Of course, if you would like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.